all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Back to the Bossman Show. We're with the Utah State Aggies head coach Craig Smith, winners of the Mountain West. You saw him on CBS get the job done. Coach Smith, high life out there in Logan, Utah, man.
It is unbelievable. March Madness is here. We walk outside of the gym after practice, and it's sunny, and it's beautiful, and the weather's changing, and NCAA tournament starts today. And it's a beautiful time of year, any year, but especially when you're still playing and when you get your dancing shoes on. So life couldn't be much better, I got to tell you.
Now, what does it mean to you, Coach, year one at Utah State, 28 wins, and you just come in, you set the tone really well, Coach, and your guys bought into you and your staff, and look at where you had 28 wins, playing in March, going out here to Columbus to play a great Washington team under Coach Hopkins out there. So I can only imagine your guys are hyped up for this.
Well, our guys are so fired up, and we had an outstanding practice today. And obviously, Washington is the Pac-12 conference champions, and they're very well coached. And Coach Hopkins does a great job. And but we've had an outstanding year. You know, we had a few down years here in the Mountain West, and like I said in the press conference almost a year ago, let's get Utah State back where it belongs, on top of the Mountain West. And obviously we tied for the regular season championship with a really, really good Nevada team, a team that's been ranked in the top 10 most of the year and top 20 all year. And then we were able to go into the conference tournament and validate, so to speak, our regular season championship by beating South Dakota State when I was at South Dakota, but SDSU, right? San Diego State, who was the defending tournament champions, and that program has won the most Mountain West championships in the history of the Mountain West. So that was a pretty big obstacle for us, and we played really good basketball for 3 straight days. And JR, now we're really riding a good wave. We won 10 in a row. We've been able to win 17 of our last 18, and we're actually, for the first time in I can't remember how long, but we're ranked in the top 25. We're ranked 25th in the country in the last regular season poll. So it's been an exciting year. We have an unbelievable group of young men in our program. Sam Merrill might be the best player that not many people have heard of. He ended up being the player of the year in the Mountain West. He's a 6'5" guard that can really do it all. Going into the year, he was really renowned as one of the best shooters in the country, but he's really developed his game, become much more of a playmaking guard. And not only can he go get some buckets, but he really creates a lot of easy opportunities for our guys. And so he's been a catalyst for us all year. But it's just, every coach loves their team. I'm so blessed to be able to coach these guys, and they're a competitive group. We're one of the 50 youngest teams in the country. Of our 12 guys that dress, we have 6 freshmen. So we have a lot of youthful exuberance, but it's a really determined and driven group. And it's just been an incredible year up to this point. And hopefully one of our goals all year is to make the NCAA tournament and win when we get there. And that's our next mission.
And, Coach, I was telling my staff today, your team is set up for success for many years to come. With them being so young and them getting experience now, they get a taste of it year one of you. You're just going to lay even more bricks, even more foundation for this program to grow even further and win titles at the Mountain West like you did this year, Coach. And when I watched your team on Saturday night on CBS, I know it's one thing about your team, Coach. They was all locked in on both sides of the floor. It was all symbiotic. It was all on one accord. And I already saw the energy from you and them. I know you lost your voice, because I know you was yelling and screaming like crazy out there, man. I was watching. You didn't have the voice out there after this is over with. But I just saw how your team was with it. You was just locked in. And I know you see being in the midst of it, you was happy as I don't know what, because your guys was doing what you set out for them to do, and they were doing it right there for you where it counted the most.
Well, Jared, we were there's 11 teams in the Mountain West, and obviously some very high-profile programs in our league, and we were picked 9th in the preseason poll. But our guys they never believed that hype. We really, I think, created a great culture. I always say in good programs, the coaches coach, and great programs, the players coach. And our guys have really bought in, and we were at or near the bottom of about every defensive category last year in the Mountain West. And now we're at or near the top at the top of all defensive categories. How about we finished the regular season top 5 in both defensive rebounding and 2-point field goal defense. And since 2002, we're only one of 4 teams that have ever done that. And so our guys really committed to that end. The last time I looked, which was about a week ago, we were number 10 in the country in defensive field goal percentage. So I'm talking a lot about defense, yet we know how to score the ball. We scored over 100 points 3 times this year. In fact, last week in the conference tournament, we scored 91 and in the high 80, 91 against New Mexico and the high 80s against Fresno. And then the title game was, I think, 64-57. And I think that's the sign of good teams. You can win 95-91 and you can win 64-57 and everything in between. And as of last week, we were in the top 30 in offensive field goal percentage. So, and we're number 10 in the country in assists per game. So, we really pass the ball. As you saw, we really share the ball. Although against San Diego State, I think we only had 10 assists, and a lot of that was a credit to them. But we're very, very balanced in what we do. We have a lot of guys that are stars in their role. They just know what they're good at. And then we just play so selfless, and really connected. So I can't give our guys enough credit to the buy-in. How about this one? A quick tidbit.
No
Going
doubt.
into the season, we only had 4 guys on our team that had ever played more than 7 minutes a game in Division I. So that tells you about our youth, and that tells you about our inexperience. But the guys have just really bought in. The chemistry is impeccable, and we're just certainly looking forward to keep on playing on Friday against a very good Washington team.
And, Coach, sounds like to me, your team came a long way. And I remember you guys, when you first got there, man, you was all living the bro life, Coach. All of that one apartment, man. So you've came a long way since we talked earlier last year, man, because I remember you was living the bro life for a while, man. Look at you now, Coach.
Well, it is amazing. Like, I can't just truly what our guys have done and the buy-in and the leadership. And, we said, because we knew we weren't going to have like the most talented team. There's a lot of things this team doesn't have, but there's a lot of things that this team has that a lot of other teams don't have. And so you just got to maximize that. And so, I think we have great hearts. I think we're very unselfish, and we have a lot of guys that really know how to play and want to be coached. A lot of guys say they want to be coached, but then when you coach them and there's any kind of negativity, then they just kind of like, oh, I'm good. They kind of turn and run. And to our guys' credit, they really want to get better. And last year we had only won 2 road games, and the year before that only 3, so 5 over the last 2 years. This year we won 9 true road games. We won 14 games away from home, and I'm rattling this stuff up not to brag. It's just
it's just stats, Coach. You spitting knowledge, Coach. Really, you spitting knowledge out here.
to share how far they've come. It's been, like the analogy I give is like when you have a child, right? Like they're born and they're an infant, and then they learn how to crawl, and then they learn how to walk, and then pretty soon they're running, and next thing you know, they're sprinting. And it's been fun when you reflect back on the year and you can really think of different stages and how we grew and developed, because it's always difficult when you get a new coach. You get a new language, a new style of play, and you just don't know what to expect. And it just goes back to our guys and how they really adapted and bought in.
That's one I got for you, Coach. My girlfriend put it on the spot on Sunday. I was in Toots Sports Bar in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and my girlfriend, so I saw your name on the board. My girlfriend said, my boyfriend knows the coach there. He knows Coach Smith. She put me on the spot like they showed your team. I'm like, don't do that, honey. I like to be a low profile. My boyfriend talks to him. He's on my boyfriend's show. I was like, oh, Lord.
He said, hey, my boyfriend knows that really pale, bald guy.
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
With that crazy shine coming off his head.
Coach, it just made me laugh. I want to take that short on the air, man. Just I'm like, baby, don't do that. I mean, don't tell everybody who I know. Don't do that. but Coach, it's good to talk to you, man, and share a story with you. It made me laugh. It made me laugh, but it kind of made me like, oh my God, dear, don't do that again, please. But she did it anyway.
That's good. She's got to keep you in check. She's got to always keep you in check.
Yes, indeed. Well, Coach, great luck to you. It's Washington out there in Columbus, man. I'll be cheering for you, Coach. Hope to talk to you real soon, buddy.
All right. I appreciate you, JR. Great connecting again.
All right. Yes, indeed. That's Craig Smith on the Bossman Show.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.